The story I will tell is about the life of a mentally ill woman named Mia, 62 years old. She has a scary appearance with long scars on both sides of her mouth, all the way to her ears. She has no teeth, nail-less fingers, and jagged hair and eyelashes. She didn't speak, didn't express anything, just sat alone all day and looked out the window with dull eyes. Back in time 30 years ago, Mia had a wealthy life with her husband, Lucas, in a large mansion located in the wealthiest area of New York. They didn't have any children, which is also what worries Mia the most. To reduce the emptiness of the villa, the couple hired many people to work for them. One of them is a beautiful girl named Emma. Lucas was attracted to Emma's beauty. Out of jealousy, Mia begins to notice and get annoyed with Emma. Suddenly, one day Emma disappeared without any trace. All the people working in the villa do not care about that disappearance. They knew the landlady didn't like Emma and they didn't want to get involved. And Mia told her husband that he had fired Emma from her job because she was too clumsy. Everything returns to normal until Mia begins to act strangely every night. One evening around 12 o'clock while the couple was sleeping, Mia suddenly screamed in pain. Lucas woke up startled and saw his wife tugging at her hair. There was a lot of hair on the blanket. Mia's scalp was pulled until it was red. Lucas quickly stopped his wife. The next morning, Mia said that a long, cold hand reached out and grabbed her hair and pulled hard. Lucas and the servants think Mia is sleepwalking in her sleep. Things continued in an increasingly terrifying direction. Another day, Lucas came home very late, walked into the bedroom. The scene shocked Lucas. On the floor, on the bed, and in the wardrobe were long blood stains. Even more horrifying were the bloody fingernails scattered everywhere. Lucas quickly called out his wife's name. When he ran to the bathroom, Lucas saw Mia sitting in the bathtub with her head down, her fingertips crimson red. On the floor is a pair of bloody pliers. Lucas immediately called an ambulance to take Mia to the hospital. After regaining consciousness, Mia cried and told her husband that a hand used pliers to pull out all her nails. Lucas took Mia to see a psychiatrist and she was diagnosed with a mental disorder. Lucas told the staff to be careful and give Mia her medicine on time. A week later, Mia returned to normal, but her nails could no longer grow back. The most terrifying thing happened on Mia's 32nd birthday. Mia and her husband held a grand party inviting all relatives, friends, and important partners. Everything went perfectly. They ate together, talked, and waited until 12 o'clock to blow out the candles to celebrate Mia's new age. When it was 12 o'clock, Mia told her husband that she wanted to go to her room to change into a gorgeous dress. The giant cake was prepared. Lucas held a large bouquet of flowers in his hand with a happy expression waiting for his wife to come down. The clock struck exactly 12 o'clock. A crazy and distorted laugh rang out, making everyone bewildered. Mia approached with a terrifying and haunting appearance. Mia smiled widely, a smile without teeth, and from ear to ear, clutching a bloody knife in her hand. Blood continuously flowed from her mouth and face, staining her white dress and expensive crystals. Everyone present at the ceremony was stunned. Mia's mother fainted. No one dared come close to Mia, not even Lucas. He stood looking at his wife with fearful eyes. Mia turned 32 years old, which was also the time she was taken to the emergency room and transferred to a mental hospital. The villa is surrounded by a gloomy and cold atmosphere, until one day, the gardener discovered a 60% decomposed body in the corner of the garden. Lucas immediately reported to the police, and both he and the people working in the house were put under investigation. A week later, the whole incident came to light. The decomposed body was Emma's. Because she encountered Emma's many attempts to seduce Lucas, blind jealousy took over Mia. she ordered the housekeeper and 2 servants to drag Emma to the back garden. The housekeeper was ordered to cut off all of Emma's hair and eyelashes, and the servants pulled out all of Emma's fingernails and teeth. After that, Mia herself used scissors to cut Emma's mouth, so that the lovely mouth that usually smiled gracefully every time she met Lucas extended all the way to her ears. Mia asked the housekeeper and 2 servants to keep it absolutely secret and paid them a large amount of money. Lucas falls into a serious psychological trauma, haunted by his wife's horrifying face and brutality.